Look out.
When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide. And I stop and I turn and I go for a ride. And I get to the bottom and I see you again.
Location known as the Fry's Mill Ruins, or maybe not specifically this spot, but this spot is adjacent to it. Pretty interesting area. I'm not too sure of the back history. I found it while exploring Google Maps, zooming in on places that look like they might be interesting to find, but I came out here the first time a little while ago, found it to be pretty cool, so I will loop some of my footage from that trip together with this one. So this location is out in the Pine Barrens in the heart of New Jersey, and right now I'm walking along abandoned train trestle, and along all of these timbers, and usually in places like this are a good spot to find a random herp out trying to get some sun, trying to warm themselves up. So we're going to see if I cannot catch some stuff to show you. And actually, I think we've got our first guy right here. He doesn't notice me yet, so let's set up the tripod and see if we can get him to show you. So I would first like to emphasize this technique, while it can look a little unusual, it is completely harmless to the animal. It was actually taught to me by a friend who did some zoological training, and his college professor actually taught him how to do this. When they would go into the field to catch lizards to study them, they had developed this method of a lizard stick, one which I used myself while herping. Looks a little unusual, but I can assure you, causes no harm whatsoever. It's just the same as putting a collar and leash on a dog. But right now we're going to see if I can use this to some success to try to capture something to show you guys. So, bear with me. All right. So, it was not the one I was targeting, but as the one I was targeting took off, I saw this one pop up on the back there, and managed to employ my lizard stick to success. And what we have here is an eastern fence lizard. Probably one of the most common lizards you find around the Pine Barrens. Let's get this off of them. Looks like we got a female here. I love these little guys. They remind me of a miniature bearded dragon, and for good reason. They're both in the agamid family. Yeah, very, very dark colored. A female fence lizard. And as you can see, once you catch them, if you're nice and calm and gentle with them, they'll chill out. I'm sure she will bolt at any given moment if given the chance. But yeah, very nice. Eastern fence lizard. Thank you for letting us see you. With that, I'm going to snap some pictures, then I will send her back to her home in the pile of railroad ties. And there she goes. Yep, go on. Alright, hopefully on to the next. So I did not get the capture on video for you guys, but just got lucky flipping over that piece of wood there, and we got our second lizard of the day. And this guy is the second time I've caught one of these particular types of lizards that when it was underneath cover, it ran straight up my leg, kind of made it easier to catch. This is, of course, a 5-line skink. It is a male, you can tell from the blue tail. And still immature, still young. As they get older, they get that bright red head, and these lines tend to fade away a little bit. Yeah, cool little lizard. I have a much harder time catching these guys than I do the fence lizards usually. But yeah, I was quite thrilled when I saw that under there. And thrilled that he went up my leg, because that meant I actually had a chance to catch him. Normally, these guys are so fast, it's hard to get the loop for the lizard stick around them. And getting close is almost impossible sometimes, but we got him. Got this guy. So, as they tend to feel most comfortable when they're escaping or going up, I'll let this guy go. I'll just loosen my grip, and just like that, he is gone. Gotta love this time of year. So we're only a little ways up the tracks from where I was catching the lizards. And for the second time today, if you watch my previously posted trip to Suwannee, because I was there earlier today as well, I have found another nesting snapping turtle. 2 in one day. What a lucky encounter. You see, it's in the middle of making the nest. Alright. Tell you what, these guys pick some very precarious spots to make their nests. This one. Luckily, these are abandoned. Pretty sure no trains ever come through here anymore, but if they were, maybe not the best spot to choose to do this. Just like the last one, he picked a random pile of sweet potatoes in a parking lot. But this is nature. They would know better than I, right? Anyway, I will, just like the last one, I won't touch you. I'm just going to admire you. Good job keeping us with snapping turtles for future generations. With that, I will be on my way to find my next reptile. Well, I'm having all the luck with this today, so haven't made it quite to the trailhead yet. You can see it's right there, but once again, off to the side of the trail, we find another nesting turtle. And this time, not a common snapper, but an eastern painted turtle. 'Tis the season for laying eggs, right? As you can see, she's just got a little bit of progress going now. Hasn't gone too far. But this is by far our most common turtle in these parts, so it was only a matter of time before we'd come along this, but always a cool sight to see. Always great to find nesting turtles. They take so long to reach maturity and have the ability to reproduce that often, in the wild they die before they get the chance. So anytime I can see this, it's a great thing. But, yeah, I will let her be, let her to do her work, and we'll be moving on, hopefully to some snakes, and at the very least to the ruins. Well, when I came out here today, just based off of my last excursion, I did not expect this to be what the heavy reptile I would find. But now we're not even 500 feet away from where I found the nesting painter, and I find my first eastern musk turtle. This one not appearing to be making a nest, so I'll handle a little bit. Well, this is pretty cool. I have never caught one of these. I have caught tons of the common musk turtle, but never the eastern. So very cool. I suppose it's just a good day for turtles to be out and about. Okay. Very awesome find. I love it when I can add something to my species list that I've never done before. All right. Hopefully this trend of new species continues. I'm getting excited now. Well, now this is just becoming incredible. Once again, only a couple 100 feet up the trail, and here we come upon yet another large female common snapper getting ready to lay some eggs. This girl not quite digging the nest out yet. As you can see, she is not quite in that spaced out state that they get in as they're building nests. I actually need to watch my fingers because she is very aware that I'm here. Hey, you are beautiful. So, since she is not in the process of laying eggs, I'll go ahead and get a handle on this one so you guys can get a good feel of just how big this turtle is. There she goes, showing why they call you a snapping turtle. Not the happiest to be handled, but I sure I do no harm. I am just here to admire you, young lady. The one thing about handling snapping turtles, they have got some of the most pungent musk of any turtle I've ever smelled. Think a combination of dead fish and burning tires. And oh my God, you guys are not going to believe this. So I'm going to go ahead and put her down right back where she was. Come with me. When I say that they're literally feet apart on the trail, I mean feet apart. As we're handling that girl, I look up here. What do we find? Another nesting common snapper. Now she is nesting, so just like all the others that were nesting, I'm not going to touch her, let her be. But my God, what are the odds? So to recap, we're now up to 4 common snappers, a painted turtle, and a common musk. And most of these turtles have all been within the last 20 minutes of each other. It's pretty remarkable, but it's a great sign of how healthy this ecosystem is here and how well everything is thriving and reproducing, that we just have so many of these turtles out here laying their eggs and nesting and preparing the future generations to come. But yeah, this is wild. Never have encountered so many nesting turtles in one day. I'll maybe average 1 or 2 a year, and I've surpassed that number all within 20 minutes. So this is great. And we haven't even made it to the ruins yet. But hey, on we go. Man, I don't know if this video can do him justice. This is one of the biggest eastern rats I've ever found. He is still pretty ornery. Let's see. Got my arm when I grabbed him. Damn, you big. That's better. Yeah, get a look at the size of this guy. Honestly, probably one of the biggest eastern rats I've ever caught. One of the grumpiest too. I don't know if this guy's gonna settle down for me or not. Come on, buddy. You're alright. You are. No more need to freak out. Funny thing about these rat snakes, since they're arboreal, his ability to climb and come back up on himself is pretty good. And normally, with snakes like these, I'd let them, you know, feel a little support underneath them, help them calm down. Then they'll stop biting me, or at least trying to. I just don't know if this guy is going to do that for me. Are you going to calm down finally? See the little flinch every time I touch the underside of his body. Man, you are beautiful. Please don't make me bleed more. I said he got me underneath the arm when I initially caught him. It's just so long. We might have finally got him settled down. Oh, okay. I know what you're up to. He's got this little twitchy motion now. I guess you're probably a male. About to go find yourself a female. Am I right? He's still locked on. Awesome. Well, there you have it. Nice big eastern rat snake.